I tend to go to the store with a list, but I still sometimes come away from that grocery store with 5 or 6 or 8 things that were not on my list. So if you just try to go a little bit less often, you're going to decrease your impulse purchases, and of course you're going to be decreasing your time spent in lines, and all of that is really going to help with saving money. But okay, so what do you do when you've got a thing or 2 or 3 and you think you need to go to the store? Well, that's when you can start getting creative and think about a different way that you could get along without something for another day or 2 or 3, because even decreasing the number of trips to the store by 1 a week, if you think, okay, you might make 5 extra impulse purchases on that 1 extra trip per week, that could easily save you $10 a week right there. So if you can think of ways you can get by without whatever it is, say your kids are running out of snacks for their school lunches. Well, instead of running to buy chips or whatever, why don't you pop some popcorn and put it in baggies, or gather kids up and make some cookies. Other things that you can do if you're running out of bread, well, try making that peanut butter sandwich in a tortilla. And that's yummy and easy for kids to handle. And if that's something you already have, you're saving the money that you would have spent at the store. If you run out of cereal, can you make pancakes? Now, one thing here, you've got to have some stuff in your pantry, obviously, to work with. So moving from that being creative, we need to talk about stocking up that pantry, so that you do have some options. Knowing that you've got the food in your pantry for a wide variety of things sets you up to be able to save money and be thoughtful. And it's not so intimidating, too. Cooking does take time. But what if you, when you come home from the store with your hamburger and your chicken, one thing that's a really great thing to do is to prep some of that meat ahead of time. Cook your hamburger in a skillet with a little bit of garlic and onion. A couple of my kids helped me with this yesterday, actually, and it probably took them about an hour, and they cooked for me 14 pounds of hamburger. And now I have it in little 2-pound packages, all cooked and ready to go, so it's that much easier for a stir fry or a casserole, or one of my husband's favorite recipes is a beef stroganoff that I make with hamburger. It's in the cookbook, and it goes together lots faster if the meat's already cooked. And it's kind of a psychological thing, I think, just knowing that you already have some chicken chopped up and cooked. It makes the stir fry quicker. It's just knowing that you have part of your dinner already prepped makes it less overwhelming on a day when you may be tired and have about this much energy left, So Albertsons had some great coupons and some great double coupons. And, well, I ended up buying 20 boxes of cereal. So I won't have to buy it again for a little while. And they were about $1 a box. So when you have the prices that are favorable, grab those prices. A lot of times around the Christmas season, your baking goods can be good prices. I buy butter then and freeze it. Butter is absolutely fine frozen. You can also freeze grated cheese. I don't know if you have Costco in your area or not, but Costco sells, and probably Sam's Club, sells those big 5-pound packages of grated cheese that are, they take my family a little bit of time to use up, so I'm sure a smaller family would look at those and think, oh, no way could we use them. Well, stick them in the freezer, and they will last for months. And then when it comes time to kneading some, you just kind of hit it on the counter a little bit, and the cheese breaks off, and it works great. And Costco in our area is the cheapest way to buy grated cheese. You can get grated cheese cheaper than you get block cheese, actually. I think I can usually get it for about $2.25 a pound. So it's not a bad price.